In 2015, I was offered a job with a med tech company that required relocating from Pennsylvania to Puerto Rico. Having lived there in my youth, I was excited about the prospect, and my wife at the time, along with our two younger daughters, were thrilled about the adventure of moving to an island with year-round warm weather and proximity to the beach. I accepted the job and moved in the first week of April. By June, after my daughters finished their school year, my family joined me on the island. My company arranged for movers to pack and ship our belongings in my then-wife's vehicle. We stayed in a hotel while waiting for our belongings to arrive, which took several weeks. Although spacious, the hotel couldn't compare to our home in Pennsylvania. Without her car, which hadn't arrived yet, my wife had to wait for me to return from work each day since there was nothing within walking distance. This situation led to tension and frequent arguments. By late July, our belongings finally arrived at our rental home in a gated community in Catano, but the car was still en route. Until it arrived, we had to share my vehicle, disrupting her daily routine. Shortly after moving into our new house, we experienced a significant challenge. Turning on the kitchen faucet yielded no water. A neighbor informed us that Puerto Rico was facing its worst drought in decades, leading to water rationing. We had to adapt by storing enough water weekly for cooking and bathing during outages, a struggle we hadn't anticipated. Our youngest daughter enrolled in an online high school program due to her lack of Spanish proficiency. The isolation and independent study negatively impacted her grades and social life, often bringing her to tears. She was close to her older sister, who soon left for college on the mainland. Living in Puerto Rico felt lonely for all of us. Previously, family was just a short drive away. Now, they were at least a 4-hour flight distant. Although I made connections at work, they didn't extend beyond professional boundaries. Our social life dwindled as weekends were spent exploring the island in an attempt to combat loneliness, efforts that felt fleeting once Monday arrived. After about a year, my family returned to Pennsylvania with our belongings, while I stayed behind for 4 more months until securing a new job. Despite enjoying the beach's proximity and warm climate, we realized we hadn't fully considered the move's impact on our lives. We underestimated the importance of community and how challenging adapting to a new place could be, especially without thorough research. If given another chance, I would carefully weigh the pros and cons of such a move, research current events at our destination, and make an informed decision rather than an emotional one.